I guess we're just gonna use this camera angle, the wide angle one, because like when I go close, it's just your
Do you want me?
fucking.
I got smaller models, so we can go smaller.
Okay, yeah. If you want to switch to a smaller model, then yeah.
Oh yeah, I can.
It's like it's just your mouth. That's like nice camera angle.
No, you know what? No, no, we're gonna leave. We're gonna. There's just too many different. I like this outfit. I look good tonight.
Okay, whatever. We'll just deal with it. It sucks, you know. I wish. Well, there is a way to like. I can move the. You have to like remake the whole map. It's just too much effort. But there's a way that I can actually move the camera. You know what I mean? Like put it like right on you.
Mhm.
But it's just too much effort. So I just put these preset locations. But like they usually work. But you're just too tall. I never had that happen.
I
Usually
gotta.
people are too small.
Oh man, smaller is better.
Okay.
Said no one ever.
Yeah. No one ever says that.
No,
Unless you're a
I
weirdo.
always loved the raindrops in these worlds.
Yeah.
Just looks good.
It's an illusion. It's not actually raining. It's just a shader, dude. Version ruined.
No, 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 no. I could tell from this angle it's raining outside those other ones over there.
Sure.
You're looking down the side. It actually ends over there.
Yeah, but I'm saying if you put your head in there, it doesn't do anything. Like there's no rain outside. It's just blank.
How dare you?
Yeah, I know. I'm living a lie, dude. So, it's 2 minutes to 7. We might as well get started. Are you ready to go?
Sounds good. I'm ready to roll.
All right, I'll do the intro. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my talk show. That's me, that one Rebel. Late Night of Rebel. That's me, and my guest here, the Beast, the one and only. What's up, dude?
Yo.
How you doing, my man?
How's it going? Happy to be here. I'm doing great. Fantastic. It's Sunday, which kind of sucks in a way because work tomorrow.
Yeah,
But
relatable.
happy to be here. But I haven't been back in VR in almost a month, so this is my first time being back in a long time.
You haven't missed much. Same old, same old. Mirror Simulator, people crying on Twitter, you know.
Wow, that's the way it was when I left.
Wow, dude. Except for
Nothing has changed.
Except for it's Halloween, so there's like now Halloween maps and stuff. That's about it.
But I bet they're really cool Halloween maps, though, right?
I mean, there's some, but some of them are pretty low effort. Like there's like a JoJo map, and it literally just had like a pumpkin in it, and it's just like, wow, dude, nice map. It's like what? I was like, all right, sure. It's like the equivalent. I could make
Damn.
this. It's like putting this one pumpkin in here, and I can make this map a Halloween map. That's like the equivalent of what people did.
Well, now you're a Halloween map.
Yeah, but this map's not public. It's unlisted because only I use this map because it's my talk show. I don't want anyone else using my world.
But they can make funny satires.
Whatever. But so I have a lot of questions to ask, my man. I wrote down a lot of stuff. You prepare? A lot of these.
Oh man.
They're heavy hitting, dude. Like, hold on, man. We're diving real deep in here. So my first question is, how did you actually discover VR chat? Like, I'm sure you told me before that you started way before, like a long time ago.
Yeah. So it'll actually be 2 years next month.
November.
Would be when I first. Yeah, November I believe was when it was October or November. I think it was November. It was like within the first week of getting VR. I built the PC around just wanting to do VR.
Mm-hmm.
And I'd never heard of. I'm a boomer. I don't listen to memes. I don't know memes. I don't know any of that shit. I was just around looking for free VR apps, and I was like, "Oh, what is VR chat?" And I jumped in, and I kid you not, like the whole first week of VR experience in VR chat, I didn't even leave the hub. I didn't even know there was other worlds. I was just having so much fun talking and meeting other people. It was maybe like 2 or 3 days, but it felt like a week's time of VR chat time. Like it was forever. And then I discovered, God, what was the name of the Big Al's Avatar World?
Yeah,
because
Big
that was
Al's.
huge. It had a ton of different avatars, and then you couldn't save your avatars. You couldn't do any of that.
Yeah, go back.
So it was a matter of gotta go back every time, even when you reloaded in. you would be in your default avatar.
Oh,
So
that's
like you couldn't
I
even.
forgot. That was the thing. Yeah, every single time you had to go back to the that world to get that avatar. You yeah, I forgot that's actually was a thing. It didn't save avatars.
Yeah. So that was I spent another week in that place just checking out avatars, going back into worlds and showing people how to get there and so forth. And that's when I ran across Rogue Shadow,
Okay.
and he was like my second friend ever made on VR,
Mhm.
and he was playing. He was going around with a friend, and they this is probably this is late November at that point I think, or mid November or whatever, and he was asking for help. He wanted to see how friendly the VR chat community was at that time. So he was going around asking people for help with like, hey, where can I go get some cool avatars? So I was like more than happy to help him out. He
Mhm.
said it was one out of like two people to even like being generous enough. Yeah, I wasn't Rick at this time either, but one of two people to like really reach out and say, hey, let me help you, rather than give the jackass response of no, go fuck
Yeah.
yourself.
Damn,
You know.
dude. Toxic, man. What
But
the
yeah,
hell?
so from there on, I just kept going back to hang out with him. He wasn't streaming on Twitch at the time. He was doing YouTube, and
Mhm.
his stuff started to blow up a little bit there as well. But yeah, it was a lot of fun getting to know VR chat, and I just became consumed with it. And I don't think I stopped even using it for like 6 months. I was on there like every day.
Yeah, man. Do you remember like how many like people were around in November? Was it like less than like probably like what 500, maybe even less than that? Like 100, 200 people on?
It wasn't much, but it seemed like a majority of us would always be in the hub. Like we would just hang
Damn.
out in the hub because you didn't have home worlds unless
Nope.
if you knew somebody that actually could, you know. So it
Um,
was cool.
there was a way to have homeworlds because when I started in December, you had to make a custom code and you put it in your Steam launcher.
Yep,
And
yep,
whoops,
110%. I remember the custom code to even get there.
yeah. And I don't
Yep.
even know. I still don't even know the world I was given. It was just some random, like really basic world I made in, like 2 minutes. It was just like a white box, like a little house, but like nothing in it, and that had a mirror, and that was it. But I used it because I was like, bro, like, because at the time when I was playing, there's a lot of like, the streamers were on, the YouTubers, all these people. So it's really annoying that all these people were coming on and or trying to like get to me to get to streamers or whatever. And so um we got this instance code for some random dude, and like I that's how I loaded into the game every day, because every time I load, because imagine like loading into the game, you're streaming, and then someone just like, I'm gonna say the words. It's just like, what the fuck, like
Yep, yep. It's instantaneous.
so yeah, people started spreading around this code. I don't even know who made the world. Like it had like an avatar in it too. It was like some random like it was like the bee from the Bee movie. I was just like, why the fuck is this in here? I was like, yo, I could be
Oh
the bee
man.
from Bee movie, dude. I never used it. I was like, I don't want to be this trash avatar for sure.
I never even uploaded an avatar or custom avatar or nothing until like a month after I even started streaming.
How long? When did you start streaming?
Would have been a year from this last June.
Oh, so June of 2018. Damn,
Yeah,
dude.
yep.
That was, dude. That's pretty late, man. Luckily, you didn't get into streaming
I know.
earlier.
Never had the friends to really push it. They had no ambition or
Mhm.
desire to do it. I was just like, who's gonna want to come and just watch me hang out with my friends? I'm like, what's up with that? But then soon after, more and more friends started doing it, and they were like, you need to do it too. Like you'd be awesome. So I went and I did it and loved it. But
Yeah.
overall, it's like I work a full-time job. I was doing it, just drinking and hanging out and BSing.
Yeah.
And so now it was really cool to meet a lot more people through
Yeah.
doing this. But yeah, so I was late to it, way late.
Yeah. I'm the same way. I mean, like I started streaming pretty early on, within like 10 days of playing, but I only streamed because people told me to. Like, I was around a lot of I was part of Team Five, so a lot of people were like, "Dude, you should stream your perspective. Like, you're doing funny stuff, being stupid and being a hillbilly. Like, you should stream your perspective." I was like, I don't know, man, because originally I was a YouTuber, so I was like, I'm just gonna record everything, fuck it. And then someone's like, "Dude, just stream it. It's way easier, man. Like, it's way easier." And I was like, all right, fuck it. So I just started streaming instead. I still stream. And recently, I just like
Nice.
literally like last week, I started like making YouTube videos again, just like highlights and whatever. So
Yeah. And YouTube's a beast in itself. That can be a lot of work.
yeah, I got plans for what I do. So all these interviews I plan on like uploading to YouTube, just cut them up and then just upload them. And then I do this thing where after I do these interviews, I cut my stream and then I just local record and I just go up to people and just ask really dumb questions with like a microphone, which I think I have. Or actually not in this one, but I have like a microphone I can carry around and be like, yo, what do you know what I mean? On the street journalism.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So that's what I do now.
Hmm.
It's funny, you know,
Very nice.
asking really dumb questions of people, and then people have to, I don't know, say something. So, you started in VR then, right? Because you had the VR, and then you just got right into it, right? That's interesting, cause
Yep. And I never had to be desktop.
yeah,
You know.
I was desktop for a month, and the community funded it for me, so I actually have the same Oculus Rift, almost 2 years later. But that's interesting because like back then, I remember when I played, most people were desktop. Like if you had VR,
Yep.
you're like a god. Everyone like praised you. Like, dude, this guy can move his arms and punch people in the face, dude. Like,
Within my first month, I saw my first dude with full body. Like that
damn,
was ridiculous. I don't know how he did it then, but like he was a pirate avatar and he could take the hat off and he would throw it around.
what?
It was ridiculous. Yeah.
That's dope. I remember,
Yeah, and that was like a long ass time ago.
you know what's funny is that like before I met you, I probably met probably 10 different Ricks, and they're all like scuffed, but like it just makes sense because of Rick and Morty, right? Like all the different universes. So
Yeah.
I was just like, oh, this is a different Rick from this universe and whatever. And they would always like,
Yeah, well there was a
go ahead.
sorry, go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
I was just gonna I was just gonna say like there was a period there where everybody's favorite avatar, like there was the Knuckles period. There was a very, very, very small section, but there was a time when there was a lot of Rick avatars around.
Yeah, yeah, I
Just
believe it.
generic ones.
Yeah, they're
Same
just
one from Big Al's,
yeah,
but
they would use the one from Big Al's. I remember uh, for New Year's, was it Dead Mouse? I think he had like, or no, Rick and Morty
yep.
played on for New Year's, and that was done in VR chat. Ron, I think, like made his own Rick mod or something like that, like custom rigged or something, and then it played for New Year's, for 2019 or 18. Yeah,
18.
yeah, 18.
Yep.
So that was pretty cool, cause like that's a pretty big thing, right? Like to have Rick and Morty on like a New Year's drop like that.
Yeah, no doubt.
But the thing is, though, Ron told me that that happened because Deadmau5 plays VR chat like once in a blue moon, and then also Justin Roiland plays as well. So like that all happened because of VR chat, like because they all know each other.
That's really cool though.
And speaking of Rick and Morty, isn't like season 4 coming out in like a week or two or something?
November, I don't know, what was
Yes,
11th or I don't know.
I don't
I
even
think it was
remember. Something like that.
November. I when they announced like anything's like even remotely interested in Rick and Morty season 4, there's always something tossed at me, and I still don't even remember seeing what day it was. I think it was like November 11th or something, but I could be way wrong.
I heard it's only like 5 episodes. I don't remember. I don't think it's a lot. I think they.
Yeah, they said it was like 5 episodes. I don't know if they're splitting it
Damn,
up or
dude.
I don't know.
Was it like 30 minutes
But
an
they're
episode?
doing like 70 more episodes, though.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know. Maybe they're
That's weird. Only 5.
10th or 11th. Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah,
they're
5 episodes.
maybe they're like an hour long each. I don't know.
I don't know. I just know that the art for it takes a lot of time for them to draw all that.
True, animation takes a very long time. Kind of like South Park, because they did it like all by stick people and they just move them around.
Yeah.
It's funny because like if you watch like the really old South Park, you can see mistakes where like randomly there's like a hand, just like in the shot.
Really? That's
Yeah,
cool.
it's that only happens in the really old episodes. They don't do that anymore, like the recent ones. But yeah, it's funny because like what else? I remember like seeing like Morty too in VR chat, but not as much. And it was just some scuffed
Yeah.
Morty, and then people were just like, God damn! Like I remember playing Steel and Gold, and there was a guy, I think his name was like Mr. Frieza, but like he was doing a Rick impression, and then somebody else was like Morty, And he's like, God damn it, Morty, we gotta steal the gold or some bullshit. I was just like, Grandpa Rick. I don't know. It's just funny.
Yeah, we don't really take kindly to Morty, so we actually hate him.
Dude, what about Evil
By
Morty,
we, I
dude?
mean me. Evil Morty isn't that bad, but he still sucks balls because he's a Morty.
True, true. Um, so big question I think a lot of people want to know is why did you decide to go about like becoming Rick though? Like all the characters, like why Rick?
Well, I've always kind of been goofy with voices and things like that. I've been a huge Rick and Morty fan since pretty
Yeah.
much it came out. I've been watching it since then, and I never really tried to do Rick's voice. And I was just honestly drunk one night in VR, and of course, it was one of those nights that I had a Rick model on,
Yeah.
and I was chilling in the pug, and I got drunk and I started acting like Rick, and then it just developed from there. But it's a love for the show, and it's just fun being a jackass. And then you get to be a jackass and people laugh at it
Exactly.
because it's not coming from a place of like hate. It's just me being an ass for fun.
Yeah, I don't know. I like the show. I obviously like the fandom's got like some hate because of the whole like stupid like 200 IQ and dumb Reddit posts and shit like that. But I mean the show's still good. Like there's nothing wrong with it. Like I just feel like some people take it too far and be like, it's just like anything honestly, man. Like people take whatever show too far.
It's just silly. It's just fun,
Yeah.
and it's got continuity to it.
It's funny because like Justin Roiland makes fun of those people that take it too far. He just calls them dumb. He just like idiots.
Yeah,
Just watch the show and enjoy it. Who cares? Like,
right. You
exactly.
should just watch what you like, anyways. Like, just because it's a popular opinion to hate it doesn't mean you should hate it.
Mm-hmm. Well, speaking of Justin Roiland, you have actually met him in VR chat. Was that just random, or is that just
Uh,
like coincidence, or
no, actually, that ended up being a fake.
wait, wait, what?
Yep, ended up
What
being a
the
fake.
God damn it, dude!
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, basically, long story short, he's a streamer for Twitch, and then also did like YouTube videos. And I think that he was kind of pissed back in the day or something, like maybe took one of my jokes the wrong way. So he thought it'd be funny to, you know,
Oh,
pull a little prank on a bunch of us and do that.
uh, because
So,
I remember like Justin Roiland actually does play VR chat, but like I think he does it like
mhm.
incognito, so it's kind of damn. That's fucked up, dude. Like why the fuck would you
Yeah,
just
it
like
is.
fuck that guy, dude?
Yeah, exactly. So what I told him, he came into my stream to tell me, and I was just like, you know what, dude? I know you have plenty of better things to do. This is really stupid. I'm like, I don't even hate you. Just leave and just be gone. Go do your thing somewhere else.
Mm-hmm.
It's not wanted around here.
It's fucked up.
Yeah, trolls on the internet. Weird,
Yeah.
am I right?
Yeah.
So
It'd
I
be
mean,
like
yeah,
that. Yeah.
you want something to be true so bad.
I had story like I've even had people pretend to be VR chat staff, like Tupper and stuff. Like they like legitly like would play voice clips and stuff, and just like I was like, that's not Tupper.
That's
Like,
so dumb.
yeah, I'm just like, what are you doing? And then I would tell Tupper, and Tupper fucking bans them. I'm like, what are you doing? Like, this is stupid.
They just want attention. They can't do it their own way, so they got to try and do it another.
Yeah. My next question is, how'd you get into role playing? So obviously you were part of the Sir RP.
Mhm.
That's when I met you. So I'm kind of curious, like, how did you get into
Yeah.
that?
Well, it was actually a friend at the time had gotten me into it,
Mm-hmm.
and basically he met me through my friend Pearson, who I think he might be in the current RP with Chips or Stealth and all them. But I can't remember if he is or not. If he is, he's just in there part time. I don't remember. But he introduced me to Seven, and then Seven introduced me to Stealth and
Okay.
everyone else, and yeah, just from then on, just started hanging out with them, and that's how I became part of the Sora RP, which was a lot of fun. I fucking loved that. It was a blast to go in there, and we would rehearse every single night that we'd do it. It would be like 3 hours of rehearsal.
Mhm.
We'd run through everything, and then we wouldn't tell Stealth what was going on.
Yeah.
We would have him we would kind of play off, we would improv off of him to a certain degree,
Yeah.
but we knew where we wanted to guide him.
Yeah.
And so like we would always kind of veer stuff this way or push them that way, but we'd let him come in and roam about and just ask questions. By the end of it, it was just like, okay, well,
Mm-hmm.
we're gonna want this many people in these spots, and he's gonna come over and talk to you. You just make it up, push him a certain way, and we'll follow. So it was a lot of fun. Got to meet a lot of really cool people too. Met a
Yeah.
lot of friends through that.
I met
Got to meet you,
yeah,
obviously.
yeah, me, and I met Lost Paws too because of it.
Yeah, my buddy Noble. That's how we met
Mm-hmm.
and became friends. And we got to meet at TwitchCon last year. I missed him this year, but that's because we kind of had our schedules were very busy, and his time didn't match up with my time. We tried to hook up, didn't work.
Yeah.
Which is a huge bummer. But no, we actually met earlier than that.
Yeah, yeah, I think we met prior to that. Not, I think it was maybe from Snow. I'm not sure. I don't know.
No, it wasn't Snow. It was even earlier than that, before my streaming days, and it might have been right after. Yeah, it had to be soon after Snow started streaming. Um, but who's the Wawa guy?
Drek was.
God, my brain. Yeah, Drek was. Yeah, yeah. So I was in a tavern like Mad Catz, I think it's the name of it. The place where you can throw the axes.
Oh.
It's like a bar.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
outside. It's nighttime.
Okay, yeah. That's an old place nobody goes to anymore, but yeah, I know what the one you're talking about.
Yeah. Yeah. So actually, I was bumming around one day. It was on a weekend, I know, because it was during the day, and I was just going to random places, and then you ended up being there, and I'd recognized your name from being around. I was like, "Oh, what are you doing here?" I didn't really know Drek was that well. I didn't really know who he was or
The
anything.
Wawa guy.
And yeah, the Wawa guy. So I'd heard of him. I'd maybe seen a clip or two of him, but I didn't watch
Okay.
his stuff. And we were there, and he was looking for a girlfriend or something at the time.
New Queen.
And I was with a girl hanging out there. Yeah, New Queen. And he was on a date, and I went up there and I stole his beer.
Oh,
And then,
I think I remember that. Yeah, because he would
Yeah,
go. He
and
was looking for like new waifus or something. I don't know. It's just something that he would do every so often. He would just like find a new like waifu for RP or whatever, and then marry them or something. I don't know. Something to do.
But like I saw he was up there, so I went on the outside of the window, and I did the old hop-a-doo up, and I said, "Hey, what is that? Is that beer?" And I ran back inside and ran up and grabbed the beer. He was upset.
Damn, dude.
It was a funny clip though. I went back and watched it later. It was funny. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, the silly
Because then I got to
improv
hear him
moments.
say,
Yeah.
I got to hear him say his reaction too, which was something like, "Oh, what the hell, Rick? I haven't seen one of those in ages." He's like, "Wasn't that bad either."
Yeah.
But then somebody tried to explain who I was, and he kind of shouted out Twitch.tv Snow SOS, shouted at him a little bit, not from me, but from the person that I was with, and of course then he was just upset. You could just hear him go, but it's like no big deal, like they'll find him anyways. But we were memeing because that's what we used to meme with. It was spreading Snow's name around.
Oh, yeah. You used to, yeah, because every time when people would ask you like, "Yo, what's your stream?" You'd be like, "Oh, I'm Snow SOS."
Yep. Yeah, it's twitch.tv/Snow SOS. Check him out.
I wonder if anyone clicked that or just like, "What the fuck? Who the hell is this guy? This ain't the Rick. What the hell is this?"
Yeah, it's like a Rick's running around with this cat girl. Like, we had a lot of fun, a lot of fun adventures. But yeah, that was the first time you and I met.
Yeah. Yeah, because I remember I met other Ricks and stuff, but they weren't as good, or like they did it for like one day or something. That was it. But you kept at it, so it was funny.
Yeah,
Whoops,
buddy.
daisies. Keep freaking walking off my chair.
Yeah, can you please remain professional?
Yeah, I'm
You know,
sorry.
I got my Sunday best on over here. You stupid bitch.
Listen, I'm gonna get a suit one of these days. Don't worry about it.
I mean,
Alright.
you got G-string showing or thong showing over here.
Don't worry about it. It's holding up VR chat, okay? It's the last.
It's the last thread of VR chat.
Yeah,
right
it's the
there on
last
your hips.
thread of VR chat holding it up.
Just holding everything up there.
So okay, so you got into the Sur RP. So did you enjoy it a lot? Was it a lot of planning? Was it like tiring? You know?
Yeah, well, a lot of times too, like stealth would be late. Like we would, so
Yeah, I
we'd
was
start
there,
like a
dude.
few hours. Yeah, we'd start a few hours before, so it was pretty tiring. And working a full-time job, it was like get home, eat, take a nap, wake up, hang out, do setup. Setup would get predictable, and then it'd be okay. Come on, let's go. Finally get in. Then we wait for stealth. Then stealth comes in. We finally get going. An hour and a half later, whatever it may be. Sometimes not start till 1 in the morning, and then keep going
Yeah,
till 3 or 4 in the morning. Go
yeah.
to bed, wake up, go to work at 8 in the morning. So yeah, it was a rigorous schedule a
Oh
lot of
man,
times.
it was terrible because I only think I did. I don't think I only did it twice. I think I remember I showed up more times than that, but I just left because I was like, because you and others would be like, "Yo, you have to be here for like 4 hours." I'm like, "What the fuck?" I'm like,
Yeah,
"I'm
yeah,
not sitting here for 4 hours, dude. What are you kidding me?" But I did it twice just to I don't know, just to do it, right? Just to be a part of it. And the one I
yeah.
did was for the Halo episode when you guys in the Blood
Oh yeah, that
Gulch.
was one episode I was gone for.
Oh, and then we did
That was like one of the best episodes.
the two kings or whatever, like the Zelda map. When I was I was like the king in the poor section or some shit, and then there was
Yeah, yeah.
Kurita, he was like the king of the other section, and there's like that clip. Oh god, it was it was pretty funny the shit in that one. But yeah, that's the only two
Dude,
times I've done it.
the RP is so cringe to a lot of people, and it's cringe. But once you do it and you actually get involved in it and do it, it's just like playing along, having fun, getting into your
Yeah.
character and becoming that person. It's a lot of fun. Like I used to knock on RP stuff, and then I did it, and I was like, it's actually a lot of fun.
Yeah, I just wish the setup wasn't like 4 hours. I'm just saying.
Right,
The
right.
RP
There's a
I'm
lot
in
of work into
now
it, though.
is Callus Row, and it's been planned for like over a year, and it just started. It's 2 weeks in,
Oh
so
my
we only
god.
do it once a week. But like everyone has all their characters fleshed out, and it's not nobody's a main character. It's kind of like just think of Cyberpunk 2077, just like that. But like
Oh, I'm excited for that.
yeah, so I'm too. But like that's basically what the RP's kind of like it's just in the future, and then like everyone has like a role. So like you can play as like a bum or like a corporate asshole or a thug or whatever. I play mechanic. I play this character as a mechanic, so yeah, that's what I do.
There you go.
And then
Easy.
yeah, some people play like Kurita plays what do you call it, paramedic. So he runs around. He's like, oh man, oh gotta save people or whatever. It's just so
Yeah.
dumb.
Oh my god, that was a
And,
great Karita impression.
yeah, it was
But
so amazing. And then the funny part is his character is like afraid of women or something like that. So he's just like, oh, a real woman. I've
so it's
never
his
seen
real
that.
life character.
Yeah, basically.
Got him.
Damn. But yeah, I don't know. It's just fun. Obviously, it's basically a year in the planning, but I mean, it's all like the whole map's made from scratch and everything and stuff. So I don't know, it's fun to me.
Hell yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I like RP stuff. I do miss it some days, but it's also all the work and all the planning. No thanks. I'd rather just come into VR chat and
Yeah,
chill now.
true. I mean, for me, just as like a person involved with it, I just show up and just role play. That's it. Like that's my part. The other people like Arcadum and stuff like that. They're the heavy hitters that like have to set everything up. They have to like write the lore and the
Yeah,
backstories and all that stuff. I just show up and just do my thing for like a couple hours and call it a day. So,
that's nice though.
I mean, yeah, it's nice for me, but for them, they have way more,
Yeah.
yeah, stuff that they have to do. But anyway, next question. So we've already talked about this a little bit, but tell me some stories you remember from VR chat, recent or older ones. You kind of already told some stories, but maybe you have some more other ones.
Oh man. Well, so like not so much of recent because I haven't really been in, but all of the good times
Mhm.
are for me like early VR chat. Like I'm not saying that this more recent stuff isn't good, but I'm just saying my favorite times
Mhm.
were probably when we'd have this Discord, and I recently saw one of the dudes that would run it. I forget his name. Maybe a month or two ago, maybe a month, maybe it was 2 months ago. I ran into him. He was hanging around Snow, which blew my mind because I didn't even know he knew him. But then again, everybody kind of knows everybody in here.
True.
Um, but yeah, he would host this party. and it would be the 24-hour party, and we'd have a Discord. We'd have the party going 24 hours. It would start like Friday night on into like no, it was like Saturday morning on into like Sunday morning. I think is what it was. But you could easily fit like 60 people in the world. It felt like without lag. Like it was because everybody just had lame avatars, but you would be there for the conversation, the drinks,
Yeah.
the socials, things like that. But those times were epic. I met a lot of friends in that time as well too that are still really good friends today. Like my buddy Double Dice who streams, who's one of the main people that got me into streaming.
Okay.
And he's actually the first streamer I started watching was Double Dice.
Yeah.
He's very toxic in the VR chat community. Very toxic. Proud of it.
Damn, dude.
But sorry, I had some going off in my head. But yeah, so it was awesome to like see him, and I went to him and I was like, hey, give me some advice for streaming. I think I'm gonna do it. And so he gave me some advice, and he's always been a big time friend and supporter. And I actually got to meet him at TwitchCon this year.
Oh, it's dope.
Like I've had, yeah. So that was my first time meeting him, and I've known him for almost 2 years. Let's see, like back in the day when Snow wasn't streaming, he was on YouTube. He's been the same dude through and through, like since day one. It's been awesome, and he's a great success. And getting to meet him was like one of my first early on friends. And from meeting him, I met other people like Karita. Like I met Karita through him. Right before Karita started streaming as well. But all of us would all hang out like you see Snow in his streams now. He's still doing what he was doing like back then even.
Yeah.
That's all we were doing, drinking, hanging out, talking to people, having fun. The only thing that we would do a little bit differently early on in his streaming was we'd do like little skits and things like that.
Oh, okay.
That was fun. Yeah.
Yeah, improv. That's
But,
always fun for me, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of cool though. I didn't know that there was like somebody that did like 24-hour events and stuff like that in VR chat. For me, it was just like I join a world and it just whatever happens happens. And then if I was hanging with friends, every day for me when I first started playing, it was Team 5. So like I don't know, it's just like we went to like random like any new world. We're just like, oh, a new world came out today. Let's check it out or whatever. And that's what we would do.
Check it out. Yeah.
And then we would go to like the one thing we always did was always go to like the presentation room because it's just like a place that could load a lot of people, and we would just do like art contests and just like random shits and like draw stupid stuff.
Art contest is a classic. Art contest, yeah, always a classic. I like those.
And then we did hide and seek, but this is before the hide and seek maps came out. We would just go to like a map like from Skyrim or something like that, and then we would just hide. Like it was like actually a whole castle, so we had to just just hide. So we made up like our own like hide and seek stuff.
Along the lines of the hide and seek and meeting people and things like that, one cool thing that streaming has done is connect to the VR chat community even more. But in this sense, like one small instance that's made a good impact in my life and whatnot is I got to meet the creator of like, do you remember the must be like a high school or grade school or middle school like hide and seek map with like the sites and it was kind of dark. Do you remember that?
Oh yeah, the original hide and seek.
Snow and I were in there a ton. Yeah. So he made that. It turns out like he ends up becoming a viewer, then a friend, and he actually ended up having to move to the same state as me, and we've actually met, and he's came and hung out and stuff like that.
Dude,
so
that's crazy.
it's really crazy.
Yeah.
So we go from him randomly coming across my stream to him now only living like an hour and a half away, and being a big supporter of the channel as well.
That's crazy, dude. Yeah, and then when the hide and seek maps like actually came out like that one, that was a huge thing for me. 'Cause I was like, oh my god, you can actually play like, because before we would just be like, oh, I see you, you're whatever respawn, but now it's like you actually can run around and people chase you, and then like murder came out and that was a huge thing. So
murder was huge.
It still is. Like I still think. Well, there's no more Murder 1, it's just Murder 2, and then there's Murder 3, but Murder 3 is whatever. I like Murder 2 better.
Sounds like you're reviewing a movie.
Damn, dude. Yeah. I mean, well, Murder 3 is on like an island and it's just too open. Like there's no place to hide. So like, I don't know. I think he was just testing like how it would do, and I just think like being in a closed loft like house or like building like a little mansion or whatever is a lot better than an
Yeah.
open-ended island where like you can sit in the spawn and just have your gun out and just shoot somebody like 20 feet away. It's just like because like everyone runs the same speed, right? There's no sprint button, so like can't really catch up to somebody. It's really hard. So that's why I just like Murder 2 a lot better. I don't know. There's a lot of old
my my
stuff.
my favorite map and what brings me back to the old stuff was what was the place that had the fire, the bonfire? Can't God.
It's what,
They came back, they updated it, but then
Silent
they
Beach?
brought it back out. No. No, God, I'd have to look.
Okay.
But that place, it has like the giant hills on the sides, and then like down below, there's
Oh,
like the
Guy Knight.
fire, the little cave. Guy Night, there we go. God, yes, thank you.
Yeah, it's back now, the old version, and that's actually back because I actually asked Xeon to bring it back. Me, I was the one who actually asked him. I said Xeon, you made because he has the Guy Knight version of like the current gen or whatever, and then I was just like, yo, can you like upload like the old version? He's like, sure, if I still have it, and then he just did it. So I was like, sweet. So it's still there.
That's awesome.
So
Yeah, I know.
I did it.
I'd seen it not too long ago. But yeah, no, I loved that place. It was the coolest place to go sit there and just look out over everyone,
Mm-hmm.
and have some drinks and talk 101. You
No
could have a lot of
mirrors.
people in the world, so you could drink here, socialize. No mirrors. Exactly.
And then people would do is they would climb up the mountain and you would go on because on the other side of the mountain is just flat grass and that's where people would play like animations and stuff because it was one of the few worlds that
Yep.
it was big enough that show animation. So I remember people like always having some like crazy animation and you would run over the
It's
mountain.
always something with dragons. It seemed like a
Yeah.
big ass dragon and shit.
It's like some people just import
But it was
literally
cool.
the Skyrim dragon and just like spawned it in. I was just like, what
Mhm.
the heck? Miss those days. Nowadays it's just Mirror Simulator and Wolf Boys. I don't know, whatever it is now, but
Oh
yeah,
boys, yeah.
but yeah. I mean,
No, I definitely.
and I remember like the old Void Club. Oh man, that was
Yep.
because that's another thing we would used to do. Is like we would always go to the Void Club at night, and then we'd just party. But the funny thing was nobody really had VR, so everyone was just sort of like jumping up and down.
Desktop mode jumping.
Yeah,
Rogue Shadow Club Rogue was really good too.
yeah. It was
That
when
was one of
when
my
it
favorite
started.
maps too.
Yeah, and then for
Mhm.
season 4 RP, Chips used it for like the RP, and I was there, and it got a lot of traffic because of that. So
Sick. Yeah. I mean, it was a cool place. It had great music, lighting. It was everything you needed. It had secret rooms.
yeah, I had the red room and everything. It's back now. It's been updated. I think it has a mirror in it now, like in the red room or whatever. I don't know what else,
And that's
but
my buddy Rogue Shadow.
Mhm.
That was the second person I met. So I got to go see all that stuff before it even happened.
and he made a world for snow, like a home world.
Yeah,
He has the
because that's how
has
I
the
met.
chairs.
I met Snow through him
Yeah,
like a month later.
yeah. I don't know. I just miss the old Void Club. I like because you would go in the private rooms and then there'd be like these fans and you would jump if you jump into the fan, it squirts blood for some random dumb reason. I mean, no sense, but like
That sounds familiar.
yeah, like you would jump on the bed and then jump in the fan and it would just like squirt blood for like no reason. So like I remember just like going up there and just spamming the jump button and just blood all over the room. I was just like people just walk in and be like, what the fuck happened in here, dude? I'm like, don't worry about it. But anyway, more questions. So you were kind of already. This is like another question that you kind of already answered. But you said like, how did you start as a streamer? So you were, um, uh, because of your friends, Double Dice, and you started in June of 2018. Like you said, which is pretty
Yep,
late.
pretty much. Yep. Pretty much. And I've always done it for.
Did you watch
Go
other
ahead.
people before start streaming? Like, were you like, No?
Just basically double dice and snow, and that was it. Like I didn't really know who
Really?
were streamers in VR chat and who weren't. Like, of course, you could tell when people are
Yeah,
doing
yeah, yeah.
this.
There was
You know,
like, oh, what are you doing?
the classic, like, yeah. So yeah, I didn't really know who was, who had a lot of viewers, who didn't, who did stream, who didn't stream. I didn't pay attention to any of that. Still really don't. I just go and watch friends.
Yeah. I mean, for me,
Hang out. I lurk a lot. I like to have streams open and lurk. Like I'll have yours open once in a
mhm.
while and go lurk and just listen while I'm working the day away or whatever it is.
It's funny because like when I started playing this game, I guess I was kind of fortunate to be around a lot of streamers, but like I don't know, I just didn't like treat them any different. They like a lot of them have become my friends, like close friends and stuff, because I just treat them like humans. So like I don't be like, oh my
Mhm.
god, wow, woo. Like a lot of them just want to hang out and chill. Like a lot of people obviously left VR chat, but a lot of them still play. Like they don't stream it, but they play the game still. That's kind of crazy. Like that VR chat's rubbed off on them that they still play this game and want to enjoy it and just a lot of them only get on like weekends to like drink and stuff, but it's kind of cool, you know.
It's a very good social platform. Instead of sitting in a Discord call, it's a lot cooler, a lot more intimate to get in and be able
Yeah,
to point, do this.
yeah, and then like a lot of people just sort of like I don't know, just get shit post avatars and fuck around most of the time anyway. I don't know, it's just silly and stuff. Like that's what I liked about this game. It was like the not serious stuff, when like nobody's streaming and it's just you're with your buddies and you're just fucking around and having a good time, drink a few beers, you know. It's like
Exactly.
instead of going to a club and getting drunk and getting in bar fights, you're just in your house and just chill. So you already like talked about again. Like it seems like we're glossing over a lot of the topics, but one of them I want to go back to is TwitchCon. So you went to TwitchCon this year.
Yeah, I
Um,
went last year and I went this year.
um, did you go to the VR chat meetup?
Yes, both of them last year and this year. This year, what I did a lot different was from last year. I went and I saw as many VR chat people as I could,
Okay.
and walked around and got to see everyone. It was a lot of fun. But but then like this year, what was different was I was mainly just hanging around my girlfriend and friends and just getting to know those people closer. Like we had like one of my friends or a couple of my friends actually ended up being a few of my mods came over and got to hang out. One even drove from like Sacramento, came and cooked for us.
What?
It was sick. Yeah, and she's
That's
a professional
dope.
cook, so
Oh shit, dude.
yeah. But yeah, so it was more centered around a smaller audience now that Double Dice is here. But hey, Double, just to let everybody know really quick, Double Dice is in my chat. He likes me to announce that every time. But yeah, there we go. Look at that.
Easy.
But I get to meet Double Dice, as I said, in person. That was super cool. We had rented this Airbnb that was multi-level hangout, overlooking. You could see like the ocean and shit like that. It was really cool.
Oh shit, dude.
So we had a few select people over and would come over and hang out, and we focus on that small group rather than a large group. But I did go to the VR chat hangout, but it was quite overwhelming. It was bigger than last
Yeah,
year's. There was a lot of
that's
people.
that's what
I
everyone
felt
told me.
bad for not seeing everyone, and I still feel bad for not spending more time with the community and things like that. But at the same time, it was also my vacation for the summer, and so forth. So yeah, it was. I got to go see some of the key people. I got to go meet Snow. I got to hang out with Krita multiple times. Krita and I have become really good friends
Mhm.
over especially from the RP and even before the RP and stuff that got him into that stuff.
Yeah.
Helped introduce him to it. But yeah, TwitchCon overall as a whole is a great way to like just use it as an opportunity to go see your friends in VR chat or online or anything like that
Yeah,
that you haven't gotten a
exactly.
chance to.
Yeah, everyone says that, but I've never been
Use
to
it,
any.
use it,
I've never been to any of them.
use it. And the cool thing about it is the VR chat community as a whole, what I've seen is they don't really take it as a business opportunity to go spread their name.
Yeah, it's
Like
just to
a
hang
lot of
out, be like, "Oh, what's
full-time
up,
streamers
dude?"
do. Just we always find a spot to go hang out. We always have the VR chat spot. We had somebody walking around I saw with like a cardboard sign that said like VR chat hangout. Like just let you could let other people know here we are. Come look for us.
Yeah, yeah.
Like I didn't. It was nuts. Like every day of the con, there's a little spot for you to go. But I only went to the con for one actual day. But I was there for about a week almost, just under a week.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I just asked that question because like I've never been to any of them, so like I just wanted to know like how the experience was from different people's point of views. But yeah, like a lot of people told me like some people I think streamed the event or streamed the VR chat meetup, and it was like a sea
I
of
did that
people.
last year.
It was
Yeah,
like,
I did that last year. Karita was doing it this year.
oh, okay. Yeah, because like there was like 400, 500 people there or something like that, and like I don't know, like if I was there, I probably wouldn't recognize like anybody, dude. Like I'd just be like, I'd even like I would just be like look at your badge, be like, oh, okay, now I know who you are. I'm like, oh, you're that person.
That's why it's fun. Sometimes you flip it over,
You're just
and
like,
then people are like,
whoa.
uh, mm, 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 mm,
Oh,
mm.
you're the
And
one who
it's just
plays
like
the hot
playing this
chick in the
game.
game, dude. Oh, oh, I see how it is, dude.
Hey, I'm that cat girl in the game, you know?
Whoa, what the heck? No
Yeah,
way,
I'm
you're a
that
human.
female avatar with the male voice.
What the heck? Who does that? Who does that, dude? Did you get to meet like Chips or any of
Yeah, I
those?
saw him again. I
Okay.
made a point to go say hi to him. So that was nice. I got to go say hi to him. Pretty much all the people that I saw last year, and then I tried to
Mhm.
see new people. I got to meet a lot of new people. And then I just wasn't there long enough to run into everyone. So it kind of sucks in that regard that I didn't get to see everyone. But man, I saw a lot of people.
Snows in the chase. Is that the beast? 5682444 whatever random numbers.
6'9" at the end of that number, you stupid bitch.
Yeah, come on, dude. And my husband, double dice. Wait, Snow's married, dude? Oh shit, dude. Don't tell his wife who's bro.
Oh my god,
Damn, dude.
those two are toxic.
I mean, half the people in this game are toxic, dude. I feel like you have to be toxic to survive.
I don't mind toxic avatars.
True. I mean, I just feel like playing this game for so long, man. Like after a while, either you just assimilate and just like become like a mirror simulator, or I don't know.
Hey, I got a question for you. Are you a weeb?
I watch anime sometimes. I'm not like super invested into it.
See, I feel like I'm one of the only people in this damn
Who
game,
doesn't
or
watch
not even a
anime?
game. It's yeah, it doesn't watch anime, and I get enough of
Really?
it just hanging around a bunch of weebs.
Well, I don't know. Do you ever watch like Dragon Ball Z or something, dude?
No, never watched that. The only one
Oh
I even
man,
watched a season of was My Hero Academia.
dude, I even watched that. I'm not even a real weeb. I haven't. Okay, like I read the mangas, which is like the book version of it. Like I don't actually watch the animations, so I'm like weird. I don't know. I just like reading instead of like watching sometimes. The recent one I most watched
Right,
was
right.
Demon Slayer. That was pretty good. I would recommend watching that one. It's about demons and shit. It's like I don't know.
I just got so much other shit to watch. It's like I
True.
got
You
no
got
time for that.
Netflix, dude. You got Netflix, bro.
I got Disney Plus coming out. Come
Disney
on.
Plus, man. You got I don't know, all the Marvel stuff, dude. And
Yeah,
I'm gonna be
exactly.
honest
I'm
with you.
big Marvel fan.
I do watch a lot more Netflix than anime. Like I watch like Narcos and stuff, and all the Marvel stuff on Netflix, which is all pulled now because it's on Disney. They had the Punisher and stuff. That was dope. That was fun to watch. Iron Fist, Luke Cage, Daredevil. Snow's.
Well, now with Disney Plus, all those are done. Like they canceled all those seasons. Now they're
Yeah,
bringing in more of the actual movie characters into the smaller screen.
yeah, that's what they're doing. I don't know. It just sucks because I felt like because before they canceled it, they had the what was it called? Oh shit! It's when they had all the Netflix like Marvel people meet together as like all the six like superheroes meet together. It's kind of cool. And then after that, it was just like, oh, it's all canceled now, GG. And I was like, God damn it. But maybe they'll come back. I don't know. I guess they might come back on Disney, right? So
It would be sick if they brought the Daredevil from Netflix into the
Yeah,
Daredevil or into the MCU officially,
yeah,
because they were all loosely based off of events that had happened, but they weren't directly related. Like they were technically part of the universe, but not really.
yeah, exactly. Like the Punisher.
Oh man, Punisher was so good.
It was brutal, man. Um, Snow says I was toxic before I was cool. All right, dude.
Ah, jokes on him. He was never fucking cool.
Oh shit, got him.
And when I met him in person, he smelled funny.
That's true. Wow, dude, he smells funny. Wow, dude. Was that
Yep,
TwitchCon?
yep.
Oh my god, dude.
I'm not even gonna lie. Like that dude stunk.
Dude, what the hell? Beast was sniffing me?
I sniff everyone I meet.
Dude, I wear deodorant, so I'm fine. I take a shower every day.
Doesn't matter. You probably still stink.
What the hell, dude? Listen, bro. Listen, okay. Tell me when you
Okay,
went to
Kona.
when you went to when you went to TwitchCon and you went to the actual inside. Did it smell?
No, no, not at all. No,
Really? Most people who go to like the conventions, they always tell me like PAX East and stuff. It smells, dude. Like it smells like BO everywhere, dude. It smells like
I
someone
don't doubt
died.
it, but maybe I could just smell myself. You know, I don't know.
Oh shit, you're lucky
But
then.
a lot of weebs though.
Yeah, weebs. They're everywhere, man. They're taking over, man.
Yeah, they really have. I don't mind it.
I mean, they're just they're just like their little animes and stuff, dude. I'm
Exactly.
like half weeb, so I'm not like as much of a weeb. I was really big in anime when I was in high school, but I just don't have time. Like I just don't like because you have to watch like 30 episodes and shit. It's just like what the fuck? Netflix, you just watch like 12 and you're done. It's like all right, see you later. Next season's in a year. So I'm not even Old Spice. I wear Old Spice. Come on, dude.
Oh, you would. That stinks.
What do you mean, dude? Old Spice is the good shit, dude. Oh, yo, sponsor me
Nah,
by the way.
you can get better stuff.
Oh, okay.
What?
Sponsor me, please, Old Spice. Oh, what's your thoughts on the future of VR in this game? If you have any opinions.
um, I, I honestly, I've separated myself from using my VR equipment so much that I don't really, it's not something that I always think about. Now
Mm.
I'm more in, I don't know. My life has changed per se for the better, so I have less time. I don't know. I like all I know is that I like the way that VR chat was before, but I like where VR is heading. But
Mhm.
it's got a big hill to climb, big
Yeah.
mountain to climb. Um, anything to get you more inclusive into your games. I want to see like an MMO in VR. I want to, big ass MMO where you can have a lot of people in there, and you get into this whole RP and you take it to a whole
Mhm.
nother level. That's where VR is going to really shine.
Yeah, that's what I've said before. Like, I feel like if they had like GTA, like a GTA game, but it was all in VR, I think that'd be like the next level shit.
Dude, that's next level shit right there. And then there's no lag, and you come in, you get your
Yeah,
characters, you get your backgrounds, there's
everybody is in first person. So when you drive, you have to like fucking shift gears, and
yeah,
and like when you're shooting out,
exactly. Get you
when you're shooting out the
anything
car,
to get you into that character.
you have to like turn around and stuff.
Yeah,
Because I feel like RP does break for a lot of like for GTA. Even though they have strict rules, I still like people cheat because nobody plays GTA RP in first person. Nobody does it, right? Like everyone plays in third person. So people like look over
yep.
walls and fucking, just shoot magically out of a car driving forwards, and like, it's just like this doesn't make any sense. But like in first person, they couldn't do any of that stuff. It's like a lot tougher and a lot,
All right.
aiming in first person and all that stuff is a lot way harder to do. And I feel like it's just more personal because like if you VR, you can move your hands, hand gestures, body language, full body, all that stuff.
Do you have an index or no?
No, well, I currently have a donation goal for that, but not right now. No, in the future I will.
Nice. Sorry, I had to move here for a minute.
Why do you have an index?
No, I don't. I
Oh,
was
okay.
gonna maybe get one, but then I ended up buying this very very lightly used Vive from a friend that I
Oh, okay.
lives or that I work with. So I ended up spending a third of the price on that versus because I was
Yeah.
gonna just jump in and just get the whole or the index set up. But I was like, well, I'm starting to use it less. I've got Borderlands coming out. I've got blah blah blah. Like,
Yeah.
I got my girlfriend who moved in, so it's like all this other stuff is already changing. Let's just keep it the same. Save the money.
Yeah. I get what you're saying. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to get because I never had full body, so that's why I'm trying to like raise funds for so I can actually move my legs and kick people in the nuts. But
Yeah, I got full body too. I was just too lazy to put it on.
yeah. No, it's fine. Like a lot of people who go for these interviews, I wouldn't recommend even have because like it fucks up half the time. Not because of this, I don't know. It's just too much of a hassle, right? You're just here to talk, not really be like, oh, play for legs or whatever. So you can be in desktop or VR. I don't really mind when people do these interviews. So it's just
I have thought about doing desktop, and I was like, no, I'm gonna get in.
yeah. But yeah, like you said, the other thing you said, like MMOs, I think that'd be huge, but I don't know how that's gonna work because obviously, like with this, you only have like 3 buttons or 4 buttons. I don't know
You're
how,
limited on the buttons.
unless maybe
Yeah.
you hold like a button and then like it showed like a menu and then you just do a spell. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. That'd to be some, but it'd be kind
Well,
of weird. I guess like if it was like an
it'd be,
RPG, maybe like Diablo or something, maybe it would work.
but yeah, outside of that, like I don't really see the future of VR chat changing much. I mean,
Udon.
what do what do you have? Do you know of anything coming down the pipeline
Yeah,
for
Udon.
VR chat even? Oh, Udon. Yeah. Sorry.
That's
That's shit that I don't.
it's basically just an advanced tool kit for making maps. That's all it's for. It's coming out by the end of this year, so literally at 2 months. So that's what's
Cool. So another update that's gonna fuck with shit. That's gonna slow shit up, and you can
possibly
only have 4 people in the world.
possibly. Oh, and then the game's updating to Unity 2018 in like 2 weeks. So the game's like
Damn.
2017, so now it's gonna be 2018 Unity. So maybe this game will be better, but it's also gonna break everything. So you better be prepared to re-upload this avatar. It's probably gonna break.
Ah, it's gonna be the best avatar out there then.
And just go to Big Al's, dude. Just go back to the,
Yep.
just go
Exactly.
back to Big Al's. Good enough. Slap it again. I don't know. I think VR has a future. I just think it's not like now. I just think in maybe the next 5, 10 years you could see something big happen. Because like if you think about it, most VR games are just indie titles. Most games are like or VR games are just ports. Like Bethesda ported Fallout VR and Skyrim VR. They're
Yep.
poorly ported. They're just whatever, right? But they need to build a game from the ground up that's like this game is VR only. They need to do that. Then it'd be a lot
Like
better.
Borderlands 2 VR just came out and it has, mostly mixed reviews, but you're taking a 2D and trying to make it 3D. And yeah, it's got to be from the ground up. Like
Yeah.
there are a lot of good VR games out there.
A lot of them don't get any traction. I mean, Beat Saber is like the only real one that has a lot of traction, and Wreck Room. That's about it, I think. Like, there's a couple like Blade and Sorcery and stuff, but there's nothing like any other real games that I know
I don't
of.
really, I don't really use my VR besides for this,
Oh, okay.
anyways.
So I'd say the only other real like really good game is Beat Saber, for VR. That's like the only like other really touched game, and like Blade and Sorcery, which is like a fighting game thing, but. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe there people who are working on something. I don't know. There was a game called like Elysium, but it got canceled. It was literally like GTA,
Oh,
but
that sounds
VR.
familiar.
Yeah, it was supposed to be worked on, and they're still technically working on it. It's very slow. So who knows if it's ever gonna come out? But it's basically like a GTA game, but like really low poly, like a really like really low resolution
Yeah.
game. But like it showed like promise because you could like customize your character and then like it showed like a guy like driving and some guy like a helicopter like with a sniper rifle shooting some guy on the road or something. It was kind of cool. But you never know, like right? Because like I never trust trailers because like they're always like set up. They're not like actual gameplay. It's like with what's that game? Ark? Not Ark. What's the other one that came? Atlas.
Yeah. I
What
actually played a lot of Atlas.
What'd you think of Atlas?
Atlas was overall a waste of money.
Dude, it had a hidden
No,
Arc
like
menu in it, dude.
it, It was
Arc
definitely just a
reskin.
reskin. I
It's
mean,
a reskin.
but like it was fun at first, but then like they had this issue with too many players playing, and you try and
Yeah, man.
secure an area. Like they had this cool idea for it, but it just wasn't
I,
properly implemented
That's
and
why I don't
very
trust
cheaply put
trailers,
together.
dude. The trailers of like, oh, people like hanging out and just like, oh, building a ship and like socializing and RPing, and then like when you actually play the game, it's just like a bunch of like deformed humans like pooping at each other, running around and shit. Like, what the fuck?
Dude,
It's-
it was disappointing. Alice was disappointing. Like, yeah, I still probably put over 120 hours into it, but it was just disappointing by the end of it. And they would have server wipes then, and this and that, and you'd be stuck going to a
yeah.
custom one, and then you would make friends, and then those friends would turn into enemies for no reason, or maybe because your friend Double Dice decides to say something
Oh,
saucy to a neighbor and gets your shit rocked.
damn, dude. Or they like
Fucking Double Dice.
use a little raft and you bump into a big ship and the ship flies into the space and blows up. I don't know, there was like a lot of bugs
It
in
was
that
just
game. I didn't buy it.
there was a ton.
I just saw the chaos and just laughed and like, oh man, like because I remember seeing like the big streamers would like come together and they would spend like literally they said like this ship will take 3 days. It'll take 60 hours of hard work to make this ship, and they had like this big ship with like 100 cannons on it. Like, oh hell yeah, and then like something like they bump into a little raft and the fucking ship just blows up.
So it would just blow up.
I was just they were just
And
like,
then they
fuck
would,
this game.
there was Chinese players then that would infiltrate the U.S. server, and
Yeah.
then they would just spawn like whales and shit like that to just destroy everything.
Yeah, it's like America versus China and stuff, and they'll claim like entire islands and stuff. I mean that part was kind of cool. Where you can claim like an entire island, but then it turns into like turf war and shit. Like it just turns into like, because people like because the worst part about like any survival game like this, even Rust, is like you play for fun, and then like the moment you go offline, someone just like breaks your shit. Like they just sneak in your house, and fuck with you. So. That's the only thing I don't really like about survival games is just people like you get off the game and people like steal like sneak in and destroy everything and we're not there. It's like what the fuck, dude.
Yeah, it's like they just had a stupid way of implementing it and preventing that
Yeah,
shit from happening, and then they finally fixed it, and by then it was like, fuck it, I'm done with this,
yeah.
and I won't ever go back. I'm done with that game.
Well, now we're back to VR chat. So we've been going for almost an hour now, and I like to at least take some time to take some questions from the chat. So if you have any questions from your chat or my chat, if anyone has any questions for us, we'll answer them. The Beast or I. So, all right. What's your favorite color? I guess red. I don't know.
My favorite color, I don't know, red or blue. I'm not really picky. I like a lot of colors. So,
Okay.
but yeah, red or blue or green or yellow or all of them.
The rainbow.
Yeah,
Yeah, fuck it,
the
rainbow.
absent.
What do you think of
He
the
likes
future?
rainbows. Yes, I do.
What do I think about the future of VR chat? I don't know. It has potential, like I said before, like talking about like Udon. We don't know. Like it could flop, it could be really successful, but like Udon is just a set of tools. So if people don't know how to use the tools, it just doesn't mean anything. The people have to know how to use them to actually make cool stuff. So I think I don't think like Udon comes out. I don't think anything cool is gonna happen. I think it'll take like at least 6 months. So I think 2020, sometime maybe like halfway through 2020, will be like the actual cool stuff coming out. So,
Damn, that's a long time to wait.
well, I mean, it's the same thing with VRChat now, dude. Like, there's only like maybe like 20 or 30 cool maps, and like people probably spent like 100 hours in them. Like, it's gonna be the same thing with Udon. Like, it's not like you just suddenly have Udon. It's like, oh man, we have now Skyrim VRChat, or like it's not gonna happen like that. It'll take a long time, and you gotta realize people don't get paid to make maps. So imagine spending like 100 hours on a pet project, and then people play it once and say this map sucks. So like, there's no incentive.
That's why you gotta make it for yourself
True.
or a group of people.
Yeah, like the Huggies dungeon maps. If you've ever done in the horror maps of your chat,
Yeah.
the part three
Yeah,
is
those are
coming out.
good.
I was talking to him. He is working on part three. It's coming out not this month. It's coming out November or in December. He's been working on it for like a year. That's crazy though. An entire year on one map.
That's insane.
He says it's like six
And then
6 to 8 hours of gameplay. Holy shit.
That's an insane amount of time.
Dude, you have to spend your
And
entire day
then
in the map.
imagine your shit getting fucked from an update.
Yeah, exactly. Because like his maps get broken because of updates, so he has to go back and fix them. So that's like another thing. Like same thing with my maps. Like I have to like go back and fix shit. And I'm just like it's so annoying. But anyway, any other questions you got from your chat or my chat?
No, I
There's
think we're
memeing.
good over here. I usually answer literally everything for these
Okay.
guys all the time, so I'm an open book 24/7.
I mean, I always got questions myself. I mean, I can ask another question that I've got written down. What would be one thing you'd change in VR chat or add as a feature?
Mm-mm. Add as a feature or change. I would like to see more of a store. Like I know, didn't they have like a store of some sort for like avatars and things like that? Didn't they
Uh,
try to do that? But maybe like a currency system for avatar creators, so that there's a way to support your favorite creator that you see on
that's
Twitch or you
actually
see,
coming out.
make these things. Yeah.
That's
So
actually
you know what
coming
I mean?
out.
Like,
No, that's actually coming out. They actually talked about that. They're making a virtual economy for this game. They talked about like that like a month or two ago.
yeah. See, this is how little I pay
Yeah.
attention to that stuff.
It's not. No
But
one knows how it's gonna work
that's
though.
cool, man.
Yeah, I don't know how it's gonna work. I think it'd probably be just for like avatar creators. I don't. Oh, the thing about it is that like most people use TDA bases and stolen shit, so I don't know how it's gonna work. Maybe it's just gonna be for
All
like
right.
people who make stuff from scratch, which is a very small number of people, but it could be beneficial. I mean, it'd be interesting. I mean, unless you're talking about like the virtual market, that's a Japanese thing that happens every year, where you go to a world and they have like a bunch of avatars, and you literally it literally has a link and you buy it like straight up, like you just link your PayPal and you just buy the avatar. But that's like the
Yeah,
Japanese
that's pretty
community.
cool.
Yeah,
But yeah, then that's cool if they're coming up with that. I don't know, just always optimization. I can't have enough of it, you know. And with people wanting a million different effects and different bones on their avatars, it's
yeah, man.
insane. I mean, they try to put limiters on shit, but
Yeah, why everyone's gotta have
just
jiggle physics, dude? Come on, dude.
hey, don't knock the jiggle physics are needed. All right,
Okay.
but but yeah, I don't know. I really don't know. I just like at the core of it. I just like to sit down and talk and hang out, get to know
Yeah.
people, and see different avatars. So I can't really knock and say, hey, I want more optimization, and then also say, hey, I want more unique avatars,
True.
because that's what causes a lot of that.
Okay. Um, any other questions, my dude? I mean, we can wrap it up here. It's literally a bit over an hour now.
Yeah, that's fine. We can
All right,
wrap it up.
all right.
That's okay.
Well, I appreciate you for stopping by. I give you the floor here. So what I mean by that is, if you have anything going on in your life, anything you want to shout out, any projects, plug your stuff. You know.
Oh yeah, no plugs needed. You just come over and say hi. Drop that fat follow. Come by and just come say hey. You don't need it. It's not a place where I'm doing subathons or anything like that, because I've got a full time job that I supplement myself with. I just do this to hang out with people and have a
Mm-hmm.
fun time, get to meet interesting people and have good conversation and be a jackass from time to time and do silly things and
Hell
drink.
yeah.
And like right now, I'm more focused on Borderlands, but I still like to come here and hang out. So I'll still be streaming this sometimes. But if you're into Borderlands or anything like that, or just want to come talk and take it easy for a bit, come by and say hello. That's about it. And
Awesome.
you can find me on Twitter. You can find me on Discord. But honestly, I'm active everywhere you can find me.
Okay. The Beast voice. The Beast was it 58325?
58696969. Yeah, it's 58235. I know the numbers are confusing. It's don't worry about it.
Okay, all right.
I've had people come and say, I've been looking for you for a week. Hey, but then they come back and they hang around. So,
Hell yeah.
if they want to come hang out, they'll find me.
All right, I'll end it here. So thank you so much again for stopping by. This has been, good time. Just hanging out, talking, shooting the shit, talking about old VR chat, and just reminiscing and sharing memories and all that good stuff, man, dude. I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much. And I'll do another interview. I do these interviews every single day. For those who don't know, tomorrow I'm going to be doing Radiant Soul. And then I have nobody else like booked technically, but I could just message people. That's all I do. I just schedule them out, and all that stuff. But before you go, there's one last thing that I like to do, and that is to take a selfie of every guest, just like the pictures you saw. So,
Let's do it.
all right, let's get her done. Hold on here. I need to switch scenes, so it takes a second. Boop,
You're fine.
boop, boop, and then boop. Wait, did I there? Photo camera. I keep forgetting.
Do you want me to like get up? Or...
Oh yeah, if you want to get up, dude. There we go. Oh, I have to put it so far because
see, I'm so
good.
tall.
Yeah.
Here, I can duck down.
No, I got it. You're in the frame. I got it. There we go. I'll take one more. Always take two.
All right. Yeah.
Boom. Got him. Thank you so much, my man.
Awesome. Hey, thank you. I appreciate it.
Of course.
It's always fun.
Yeah, man. I'm just gonna.
Cool.
This is the awkward part. Or I don't know what to say.
Look at the time.
Oh yeah,
I gotta bounce.
I gotta go,
you know.
dude. Yeah, I gotta just go. I don't know. Go to the Void Club or something.
Hey, what's that over there?
What?
Wait, is that what is that over there? Is that Snosis?
Yeah, it's Snow. Yeah, he sponsored me, dude.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Look at it again really quick.
Yeah. Sponsored me, dude. Oh. Damn, it's Rick. Yeah, exactly, it's Rick. Let me set up this camera. I noticed that Phoenix Prime kept requesting to get in here. I think he wants to show me his new avatar. So we're probably gonna go do that. But anyway, before I forget, thank you so much to the Beast. Thank you so much for